Hi, I'm Vishwa. In the last two videos of the overbought and oversold series, we have covered all the basics of the pattern. We also talked about how to use this to identify trend continuation and trend reversal. And finally, in this video, we're going to talk about how to use this overbought and oversold condition to actually initiate a trade. And in case if you've missed the previous two videos of the series, you can find the link to it in the description below. I recommend that you watch them before continuing with this video because only then you can get a clear understanding of this strategy. So let's get started. In this video, we're going to talk about a trading strategy based on our trend reversal pattern. We're going to see how to enter a trade, place the stop loss, and fix our targets for the trade. And to keep things simple, we're going to use indicators to do this. We will be using two indicators. One is RSI and the other one is simple moving average. And the value of RSI is 15 and the value of simple moving average is 33. Let's go straight away with the examples and see how to use them. In this first example, our trend reversal pattern is right here. So let's see how to place our trade. The most straightforward way would be to enter upon breakout of this moving average, right? So this is exactly what we would be doing. We will enter the trade once the price closes above the moving average and place a stop loss at the nearest swing point. So in this case, our entry would be around 17,500 levels and our stop loss would be at this swing low. And for fixing the target, we will use RSI. When you see a divergence between the price and the RSI, then that is a signal to exit. In this example, we see a negative divergence at this 20,000 level. So this is where you will be exiting your trade. And there's one more thing I'd like to point out. Valid divergences are often created at the overbought or oversold zones of RSI. So when you look for exit, you have to look for divergence that is above the RSI 70 level. If you see a divergence in between the 70 and 30, then you can ignore it. In the second example, our overbought zone is right here. And we will go short once the price closes below our moving average, which is right over here. And for the stop loss, we will place it at this swing high. And target is when the price creates a positive divergence, which is a signal for us to exit. In this example, along with a reversal pattern, we see a positive divergence, which is an added advantage because this can give us a high probability trade. You can even use money management to add a little bit more to your positions. So in this chart, we will not be entering here because the price didn't close above our moving average yet. But instead, we will buy here as the price did close above. The stop loss for this trade would be at this swing low. And the exit would be when the price creates a negative divergence at the 70 levels. And here, our negative divergence is at 5,600 area, where we would be exiting this trade. And in this example, we have our oversold zone right here. The difference between this and the previous examples is that here the price didn't consolidate before reversing. Rather, it went straight up. In here, our entry would be at this level. But you don't have to place your stop loss at the lowest swing point and take such a big risk. Instead, you can place your stop loss at this swing point right here. And the reason is pretty simple. If you look at the swing point, it is created at a psychological support level. So you are free to place your stop here at the swing point and take your trade. And as for the target, the chart was still running when I took this example. So we don't have any divergence here yet. We will be holding on to this position until we see a divergence. Okay, so now that you would have a clear idea of how to trade the trend reversal pattern. In our next and last video of the series, we will talk about how to trade a trend continuation pattern using indicators. Until then, trade well, have a great life. Thank you.